What was it that drew you to want to be with horses? Do you remember the first horse you laid eyes on that just grabbed you by the heart? Can you remember the feeling of it? The sheer wonder of them? Most people's experience is vastly different from the glorious feeling of that original inspiration. And Dawn, that you'll see in the video here, her experience with her little Brumby Joe, that too had been vastly different to her original inspiration. We get so bogged down in the trying to be the best that we can be for them, trying to get them to be the best that they can be, and to look after them in the best way possible, that it's all too easy to lose sight of what it was that brought us into horses in the first place. I want to take you back to that original feeling that brought you into horses in the first place. What if you could have that lovely feeling as the foundation that you come back to regularly when you're working with your horse in everything that you do? And how does that fit with this incredible animal that has the ability to even out our heart rate, to slow our breathing down and reduce our blood pressure, and to help even vulnerable and fragile people understand their world? If that inspires you, if that's what you want, then it's quite simple. You have to make those feelings the first thing. Then comes the goals that you want to achieve or the things that you want to do with your horse. And you are not going to believe how much faster it is to get to where you want to be when you slow down and work with a horse like this. What we're watching in this video is Dawn learning how to make that incredibly special feeling good feeling the foundation of everything that she does with Joe. Bubbling with happiness. Those were the words she used. Bubbling with happiness was her original inspiration, and bubbling with happiness was what she found 8 minutes into the lesson. And she found that by paying attention to and taking action on every feeling of tension and fear and anxiety that she felt, even before she got in the paddock. Feel is the key to the kingdom of horses. Using your feel, following the good feelings and using the crappy ones, learning to notice even the very subtle crappy ones and using them to change something, that is the key to the kingdom of horses. It's the magic ingredient behind every single great horseman or woman, and as you'll see on this video, it's completely learnable. The thing is, your feel is utterly unique to you. You can only find it inside yourself. You can't copy someone else's feel successfully, and when we try to do that, usually out of admiration for the other person's skills, that's the source of that horrible I am not enough feeling that I'm sure so many of us are familiar with. This little piece of home video was taken a few weeks after we were there. Just look at this. He walks up to her now. She can catch him, halter him, stroke him, with nice feelings on both of their parts instead of that shaking with terror stuff that he was doing before. Each task that she gets as beautiful as this will reduce the pressure on the next task, because fear is cumulative. Each unresolved fear and tension adds on to the next one until even small problems can turn into really big ones. What you're watching is quite an achievement with an incredibly difficult horse for someone who's still learning her feel. There's more tension here in Joe that will need to be released for him to be a completely happy pony, but with Dawn's commitment to him, you can just see they're going to achieve that. Yeah, you're so right. And the thing that happens when you learn to be this way effortlessly with your horse it becomes effortless in the rest of your life too.
Yeah.
And then your husband's happier, your kids are happier,
yeah.
you're
I'm
happier at work.
Yeah, let's do that.